Hi, this is Ken DiLoretto, and we're about to look at a technique that could add engagement to one of the most engagement-sapping parts of your presentations, the dreaded slide of bullets. Now, if you are a facilitator, or a salesperson, or a leader, in presentations to an audience, you may run against what can be a real drain on engagement, a slide of bullets. The technique we're about to look at is one called focused viewing. Now, this technique of focused viewing is meant to give the audience a task, something to do with the slide you're about to show them before you show it to them. So let's take the slide of bullets. In a class, for example, or a meeting, this could be a slide of meeting or session objectives. Here's how I set it up. Okay, folks, you're about to see a slide of bullets of our instructionally sound learning objectives. Now, the fact that I've said it with a slight British accent leads you to believe that perhaps they're good. And indeed they are. How many of you have ever seen a slide of bullets before? Okay, great. So all of you have. What do most people do when they show you a slide of bullets in a session like this? Well, they read them to us. Okay, I'm not going to do that to you. What I'm going to ask, though, is that you skim this list of 5 bullets that's about to show up. And when you skim them, I'd like you to think about the stuff that's going on for you outside of the room, the things that are waiting for you as soon as this session is over. When you skim the bullets, I'd like you to hunt. Hunt for something up there, a word, a phrase, that to you, given what you've got going on outside the room, looks to be in some way interesting. Now, I'm not looking for one right answer, nor am I looking for you to find a typo on the slide. What I'm looking for you to do is to see whatever it is up there that to you looks interesting, and as soon as you find it, shout it out. So, again, when the bullets appear on the screen, hunt, and as soon as you find something interesting, shout it out. Can I ask you to do that? Okay, great. Here we go. Click. Now, folks, what you'll see happen at that moment is something very different than normally happens with a list of bullets that appears on a screen, which can be a real audience engagement sap. What you will see is people do this, and they'll start to read, to skim, to hunt, and to contextualize those bullets to the context that they're dealing with outside the room. And then wait. This is really important. Look at them and wait. For added credit, you may actually want to yourself physically turn to the bullets on the slide and model what it looks like to be reading, hunting, and skimming. And it may look something like this. As soon as you do that, the mirror neurons of your audience will start to fire, and they will start to talk to you. Now, what they'll talk about are things that you're going to need to make your session successful. Their real context. Use that to tailor the rest of your session, and also use that to get audience engagement from the first moments of your time together. What it shows is that they have as much control and as much choice as to what happens in that session as you do. And it gives them, well, the onus to step up to the plate and on stage with you. Now, this focused viewing can happen with a list of bullets, but it can also happen with, let's say, a graphic or a process. Any slide that you're right now finding difficult to present can be made easier and more engaging with focused viewing. So take a look at the presentations that you're doing, or the presentation that's coming up tomorrow, and find the slide that you yourself are having some worry about presenting. I'd say instead of presenting it, find a way to give focused viewing to your audience and allow your audience to play with it, to engage with it, to actually choose how to cover it. And let's hear from you what you find. I look forward to hearing about it.